What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Pliyo, and today I have some really good news about Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis. Starting with a holiday battle. This is the event. No, sorry. This is not the news that I can't wait to share with you. Is version 2.3 is here, all right? And this is fantastic. Let's have a look. Let me share why I'm so excited, okay? We would like to introduce the content of version 2.3. Which is fascinating because version 2 is going super quick, and in no time we're going to be in version 3, and I can't wait to see what the game is going to bring us. But this one has so many key features. Let's start with the first one. Addition of overboost weapon to filterable items. Like, seriously, how many times have we gotten like completely lost in all the number of weapons that we have, and we don't have a way to tell like which weapon we can overboost or not. We need to go to the weapon menu and it's hidden, and then we need to start counting one by one, and then it's a mess. So finally, this is coming into the game. This is fascinating. This is really good progress. Weapons that can be overboost have been added to the weapon filter section. The following 3 categories have been added. Weapons that can be overboost using single weapon specific parts, weapon that can be overboost by using character specific weapon parts, and weapon that cannot be overboost. This is fascinating. Thank you, devs. Finally, a year in the game, and we finally have this progress nonetheless. Badges, modification of overboost weapons. So I guess we will see new symbols, which, you know, maybe different colors, similar to the high wind, right? In the high wind, you can tell when you can overboost and where you cannot. So fantastic. And then this one is the number one reason why I'm so excited. Addition of automatic ready features for co-op battles. Seriously, like, how many times have we been waiting, frustrated in a lobby, trying to play ready and ready, trying to do anything, trying to say, hi, I'm new here, hi, let's go, like trying to do something for people to freaking play the game. And it's been like so frustrating, and then at the end you need to leave, and it's like, come on, man, dude, seriously, if you want to join a co-op lobby, you should be able to do so just because you click battle. Like, there is no need. And then you should tune your setup before the lobby and maybe introduce different settings. Anyhow, all of this like is fantastic because finally we don't need to keep waiting for random people. Absolutely class. Then improvements to the lobby start battle button. An animation has been added to the start button. Okay, cool, fantastic. Thank you for the animation. Like, we really needed that. So honestly, like, this is whatever. Automatic disbandment and rematch continue time reduced. So the automatic disbandment and rematch continue time has been reduced. This is also really good because sometimes you're also really frustrated that you are just there in endless like lobbies that will get nowhere. So all these improvements for me, like, class. These are things that we really need because it's extremely important that when you join the game works. Like, this is like number one priority. It should be number one priority in any single game. Like, imagine a new player that wants to play. It tries to do a co-op. There's no one to play, first of all, because in the entry level matches, maybe there is no one. And then once you level up or once you're lucky, people are not even clicking ready, which is like super annoying. So finally, thank you, Applebot. If someone is listening, thank you. Seriously, thank you. This was huge. Then modification of guild battle results. The results announcement period has been modified so that the highest score information of guild members of the guilds to which they belong can be displayed even during the results announcement period. Okay, I think this is like more or less whatever, in the sense that what we really need, if someone is listening, if anybody's listening out there in the dev team, or I just need to voice this opinion, if what we really need is leaderboards, a way to look back in the past to say, okay, who was the first guild on the first guild battle, who was the second, who was the third, and who was the number 27, because I really want to know the number 27, and who was the number 101, the one that just was close to 100. And I really want to see those data points. I really want to, because it's what creates history, and history is what we need to keep the game alive. Like, at some point we are not going to remember. Like, right now we remember who Free2P, by the way, or something like that is, and we know who is Monarchs, and we know who is like Seven Heaven, and so on and so forth. But like, in a year time, like nobody will remember. Like people tend to change guild names, like things come and go. Some people will be upset and they will disband the guild or whatever. Like, but remembering, like being able to say, oh, at that time they were called like this, and now they are in a different guild or whatever. Like history creates community and makes the game last longer because it creates a feeling of belonging. This is so important, and this is, oh, sorry, this is like perhaps just the beginning, which I hope like at some point they really give us leaderboards. I have been saying this since forever. Anyhow, I'm just hoping. Addition of player trends in guild chat. A feature has been added to the guild chat to automatically post player trends, such as when a guild member has cleared a crash battle. Okay, so I think in a way, I hope that they introduce something to filter this out, because this can easily turn into spam. Like, yes, like maybe I have like someone in my guild that is helping everyone and is like, cool, great, and you're clearing 1700 crash battle things. Like, yeah, good for you. I mean, yeah, you're doing a good service to everyone, but like, do I really need to know? Like, I don't know. Like, is that really relevant to me? Like, again, like this in isolation is not really relevant. What will be relevant will be, again, to see a leaderboard, like who is the person clearing more crash battles, who is the person helping more, who is the person, so that we could like compare and get a feeling of like mini competition against ourselves or against, you know, other guilds or something. But more important than just a list of text, like who asked for this? Like, is this even important? I don't know. Anyhow, well, it's something. I think guild chats are difficult simply because in mobile is just difficult to engage. Also, you cannot add emojis, and I use emojis everywhere. So, like, if I cannot put the rocket emoji, I get disconnected. Anyhow, renaming of the status ailment, bleed, and hemorrhage. The name has been changed from bleed to pain. Shinra Tensei. Okay, and from hemorrhage to agony. Honestly, I really prefer bleed. Bleed sounds way better. Pain is, I mean, pain without love. Pain. Anyhow, I think pain, it doesn't sound the same as bleed. Like, bleed is a classic thing. Anyhow, whatever. Maybe it's, I don't know, is it too red or something? I just don't know. Hemorrhage to agony. It's just like, who is deciding this? Like, whatever, cool. Recommended update to iOS, device, graphic settings, new app icon, resolution of minor issues, the event period might change, and all those things. Cool. Yeah, and then you need to upgrade if you want to play co-op with people. All right, so those are really good news. These are the key things that I wanted to share with you all. But there is more, okay? There is more. Go to your, probably you know this about the game already. I think it says, it doesn't even say here, I think. Well, let me show you. If you go to your Crisis Dungeons, probably you know this already, but I need to share this. It's so important. Go to your Crisis Dungeon and click Exchange. And then once you go there, you can see two Bastard Sword. The Origin and the not classic one, right? So the Origin has Physical Defense 46, HP 39. I think it's really good. And every month, we're going to get a new copy. So at some point, in 10 months, we have it OB10. Fantastic. Not bad. For Physical Defense 46, like going back to the video I made about what are the best weapons, this is important, very important lately. Like having physical defense is key to survive, and this one combines both physical defense and HP, similar to like one of the first weapons that we used to get when Sephiroth was around, if I remember correctly. So really cool. And also, like, don't miss on your Bastard Sword. Probably you have it OB10, but maybe you want to OB10 plus 20. So yeah, there is that. Like, don't miss on those things. I'm actually gonna do it just now, just before I forget. I keep saving these coins. I could be buying the 5 weapon guarantee. Probably I should do that, but I really prefer to save just because I think they are scarce. New dungeon was added. Try that. It's really good fun. I really like the bosses that you're going to fight there. And then one more thing. There's this holiday battle event. Like, holiday events are like classic, a tradition in any game. The thing about this news that I want to share, and for me it's really important to see this here, is this thing here. As of December 4th, 6 p.m. PST, the Yuffie new weapon feature draw will be held. In this draw, a new weapon and an ultimate weapon that can be equipped by Yuffie will be featured. Now, why is this important? Well, first of all, if I remember correctly, and please correct me if I'm wrong, please. I think this is the first time that they are announcing a feature draw before it happens. I know it's only a few hours before it happens, but for me personally, this is huge. This is huge progress, and I really hope someone is listening, and I really hope they start doing this with like 5 or 6 days in advance. Like right now we don't have all the information. Leaks. We don't have this information, so we cannot really know who is coming. Leaks. So because of that, it will be really useful, I think. If anything, to give visibility, if anything, to get people excited. Oh yeah, Yuffie's coming back, so then all the Yuffie lovers can be excited. If it was Vincent, I would be like, seriously, omega excited. If it was Angel, maybe I would be excited because it's like, oh, what are they gonna put? If it was Cloud, I would be like, Cloud is coming again, and it's not like a limited draw. Like, really? Okay, cool. If it was Barrett, I would be throwing like everything to the air because it's like, seriously, did they remember that Barrett exists? Like, all those things for me is important. Anyhow, so how to play exchangeable item, barn cookies, and blue gift warper box that can be exchanged for luxurious item at the exchange every time. So all I'm going to say about this is that you're gonna get a new weapon. And lately, honestly, our abilities in these free weapons are really good. Like, they can compare with some of the banner weapons. So what I will say is that in gacha games, something that happens, and I'm experiencing this in other games, is that they really reward players playing constantly since day one, right? And they do that by gatekeeping. So if you get this Sephiroth exclusive weapon, it might give you an upper hand Sunday, maybe, if you are not, especially for free-to-play players. I think I'm preaching to the choir. I think you know this already, but I just want to emphasize how the game is changing and how important playing is becoming, which I really like. I think it's something to celebrate, honestly. I think it's something to celebrate that we can play the game more and the rewards are becoming more meaningful, at least a bit more meaningful. They are not just a simple thing that you are never going to use. Like, lately, it feels like they are about to become really useful. So I hope they continue on this trend. What a rant. So many things I have. What else? I said the Crisis Dungeon, December Cup schedule. I think check this thing if you care about the titles, and find your friends, find your communities to like go for it. And also, key thing that I want to say, in every co-op there are some weapon parts. There are not many weapon parts, but there are some, okay? And especially on December 19th, Sephiroth, I know plenty of you people play with Sephiroth. I play with Sephiroth a lot. Sephiroth weapons, and Lucia she has one of the best sub weapons on many things, right? So Tifa as well. It's like, anyhow, all I'm trying to say is like, remember that this exists, so don't forget to exchange your weapon parts. And that's it for today. Version 2.3 is coming. Really excited. I'm really excited to see what the future is going to bring, because if these quality of life changes keep happening, I have a lot of hope in the game, and there will be a point where they should actually revamp this thing. Like, for example, like, I really appreciate that they want to see this thing here, right? But realistically, like, I think having this permanently open or something, like, it doesn't make sense to have so many clicks to get to content. Like, there are just so many windows, and I'm sure someone can think about a better way to organize these many windows, and I hope someone is looking at the performance of the login page, because honestly it really sucks. So this is it. Thanks a lot for watching. Just one thing before I leave: if you are not subscribed and you subscribe, you could be my subscriber 666, the number of the devil. Isn't that fun? So anyhow, if you want to support the channel, I would really appreciate if you subscribe or show a like or show a comment. Let me know, what are your thoughts on the game? Do you like the news? What else would you like to see next? This is it for today. Until next time, my name is Pliyo. Cheerios. Bye-bye.